files and switch to the appropriate file type. So we switch here to DWGs or drawing, and we'll see that there are our DWGs displaying now. So what I'm going to do is find a, let's see, where I have another file I can attach. I just realized I've pretty much gone through and attached everything already. And we'll see, some of you might recognize some of these from our various classes. And I've probably already attached a lot of these. But once we've selected a DWG and we say open, we'll get this attach external reference dialog box. And a few things we can modify in here. I won't cover too much about scale, insertion point. Those kind of things should be self-explanatory. As well as the rotation. We can specify the screen or specify right here. A couple of things we do want to take a look at, though, are the path type and the reference type. And we'll talk about reference type later on here. Well, I've got a little graphic we're going to take a look at, and we're going to discuss the differences between attachment and overlay. First thing we want to know about is the full path, or actually the path type. We'll see there are three options: relative path, full path, and no path. We like to try as much as possible to attach our XREFs as relative. Basically what that's going to allow is for the movement of projects around from various drives to various locations without having as many errors. AutoCAD has gotten pretty good about discovering and finding attached XREFs should the entire folder containing all of the project files get moved to a new location. I've been playing around with it here, just trying to break it and find out where, to what extent it will work. And say like moving from the C drive to a network drive, if I move the entire folder containing all the drawings, the relative path and full path seem to both work pretty well. Sometimes full path can become a problem, though, if you're in a situation where you're sharing drawings with somebody on a completely different network or who has all of their drives mapped somewhat differently. So one example, in a previous office of mine, we had a satellite office that I was in, and we had a connection to the main server, but all of the drives were mapped differently. The project drives were matched differently, so when it went to look for a full path XREF, it would take a really long time while it searched and searched and searched for that that missing XREF. Relative path will truncate the path and just show it, show the path relative to the file you're hosting this XREF in. No path basically causes the drawing and the attached XREF to be found only if it is contained in the same folder as the host file. So that can cause a few issues.